That's what I would ask that man.
Yep.
Only a fool would have an ego so big that he would allow his ego to stop him from taking care of his family.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, uh, when beyond your needs are being met, when you are being met beyond your needs, you won't have a need for ego.
Yep.
Platinum, I gotta say something really fast because if there's anybody amongst us who I think could have really had an ego, besides, really have an ego about all this and really kind of be like, it would have been you. It would have been you, bro, because I heard you. I heard you flex, bro. You could have come with an ego. I don't know. It wouldn't have done any good, obviously, but
No, man. You know what? I definitely understand what you're saying, shit. But I'm also going to say this too. The environment didn't let you have an ego.
egos
It
beware.
didn't. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because to have the ego, you got to have doubt.
Yeah.
And
Egos beware. Run for your life.
when a person lay the truth right in front of you, man, listen, man. When a person lay the truth in front of you and set the mirror right in front of that, man, you're not gonna be mad at nobody but yourself. And when you look at the truth, it's not gonna change. It don't matter how you personally feel about the truth. Your feelings does not change the truth in no aspect. So as far as flexing, man, you wouldn't be able to get your arm up high enough because as soon as you think you know something, you're gonna get hit with something. Bam! You're gonna be like, man, what was that? Which direction? Which direction did that come from? You're gonna be cross-eyed and pointing in two different directions, trying to figure out where the hell that piece of information come from.
Oh my goodness.
You see what I'm saying, man? So, though I don't disagree with your perspective of what you're saying. I mean, I definitely had some things in order, but I also want you to understand that even having those things in order, man, I felt like a little bitty. I felt like Ant-Man compared to the information. It was like I had all of this for what? I didn't even know how to use none of this stuff. And then a person just take this understanding and say, look, bro, look at what you got. Now look at what the rules say. This the key. He didn't say, this is what my opinion is of what you should do.
Nope.
This is what I think you should do. He said, look what the rules say. And when I'm reading the rules, in the context of being compliant, meaning the rule says you must be X, Y, Z. So then I look at myself. Okay, I'm X, Y, and Z. You must. So when you follow the rules like that, then you find yourself in a different situation.
Yes, Lord.
Then you will figure out that a lot of the stuff that you had about, I'll give you one thing that's a common thing that everybody deal with. And for example, trust. And I'm telling y'all, man, we don't have the understanding that we think that we got until you get around someone who has that understanding, or you go to a school that teaches that understanding on that level. So we know we have to be collegiate or higher. You're not, no, it doesn't exist anywhere for anyone to sit you down and tell you.
No.
It didn't exist in your family. Because if it existed in your family, you would be on here right now saying, I know what you're talking about. Here it is. X, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You'll lay it down. So I know you didn't have it prior to even knowing that something greater existed, listening to the people who having the experience here.
Yeah.
And remember, everybody that's speaking, nobody, as far as what I know that's in here, is on the sideline talking about anything. Everybody is in the game.
On mamas.
So one thing I will say is that we also want to make sure that we separate this for the people who listening, right? And when I say we, I'm speaking more to the people who listening, because everybody up here understands this. Midwest success is Midwest's success. My success is my success. King's success is his success. Nobody ain't spoon feeding nobody over here. A man seen that a man didn't have understanding, and he gave a man understanding. I'm talking about the understanding to where it's so abundant to where the person who gave you the understanding, you ain't even got to talk to them no more. There ain't nobody in here in the game that got to talk to nobody to keep maintaining and live the life of their dream right now. But yet and still, every day, I damn sit here and get a notification where Midwest done went live trying to get somebody else to come and get the same shit that we talking about.
I'm mamas.
Yep.
Then they look from the outside and be on some other shit because they feel like they so used to gurus, man. They so used to shit changing, classes changing.
I was right with them. I was right there with them, man. Straight off the Xbox. Man, oh, here come that Midwest notification, man. What these niggas out here talking about today? And I'm saying it like that on live because that's exactly what you saying. Sitting there in that chair, sitting on that couch, looking at TV, listening to me right now as you smoke your blunt, trying to figure out if I'm telling the truth.
Yep.
This one I'm trying to tell you, bro. I was just like you. I was speculating.
Not long ago.
Speculating as hell. Man, ain't no way. Man, ain't no way. Man, he said he got this. Man, he insinuating that he might be living like this. Well, here's what I figured out. Wasn't but one way to find out. Get on in that workshop. So I got on in there. And when I'm going to tell you something, when I got in the workshop, I ain't come nowhere to make friends with nobody. That man said he understood something, and I felt like he could help my family. So I got in the workshop. But what I got in the workshop and what I got after the workshop, man, you can't, there ain't no amount of nothing you can get that can replace what I got in brotherhood.
Oh, man.
So I'm saying that to say this.
Hallelujah.
I've already expressed that nobody that's on here don't need to be here. People is sauced up now. Ain't nobody got to talk to nobody. Nobody don't need nobody now. But why do we keep showing up? Why you keep turning on your YouTube, Midwest? I'm gonna tell on you ain't got to. What you keep getting on here for? You don't need to sell another ID. Another secure nothing. Another nothing. And you say, hey, why do you keep getting on here, bruh? Why you keep getting on here, King? Why every time I look on here, your damn line done popped up here? Trying to teach more people, trying to get more people understanding. Your ass definitely don't need to be in here. For what? But you keep showing up.
Yep.
I know what you showed me. I know what I can do. I know you ain't got no business in here. trying to get nothing from nobody.
Mamas.
So when I'm hearing some of the things that I'm hearing, man, it really it hurt my feelings, bro, because I was a spectator, bro. I was saying, ain't no way they doing that.
Yeah.
Mamas.
Ah, baby, watch this, baby. Look, come here. Here come. Hey, look, man. Here go another one. Man. Now they got it. Look. Now he talking about he got this. Man, look, I'm about to find out if they got it. I'm going over there. What the workshop? What's the? Yeah, here got a donation, and I was in there, and I'm gonna tell you, man, them people wasn't lying.
Mamas.
Man, listen. Hey, man, a few people say, hey, bro, I seen you on there. Yeah, man, my phone been a little dry here lately, man. Huh?
Mamas.
I said, man, if you ain't walking this walk, man, then you just walk with the way you going. I'm going to keep stepping this way. Life is looking good.
Yep.
They said before I got in the workshop, I heard people saying it was going to be a nice Christmas. They were saying that in October. Now I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be a hell of a Christmas. I don't even celebrate that. I might just celebrate Christmas this year just as I can do it, and I ain't gotta stress about it. See, a lot of people don't be celebrating stuff because they can't afford to celebrate nothing. Let's tell the truth.
Yes, Lord.
That's when everybody get religion and spiritual and all that. When you tap that hip bone and it's light. Then you're giving it all to God and all of that. But what about when you're tapping the hip bone and you might have to sit down because you might dislocate the hip so heavy. But you still giving thanks to the Most High, and you still popping up to give other people an opportunity to get what you got. It ain't like, hey man, listen, you know how honorary this man could be just to get on here one day and just walk around with his camera on, don't even say nothing. And then say, I ain't never turning the channel on again. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, y'all be hurt. He ain't even doing that. He don't even get on here and do that. That man get on here with work clothes on, with rubber gloves on, where he been making chicken sandwiches. Like, come on, bro. Like, that man ain't got to do nothing. Some real sit on the beach, hit me on the satellite phone type. You hear me? The man is in that position, but he keeps showing up on YouTube. He keeps showing up on YouTube to tell people that they can have the same thing. Well, I listened. I most definitely did, and now I understand. And now we got a few things, and some more things coming. And all I'm saying is, it still ain't being denied from nobody. He's still telling everybody that they can come get it. Even though it's been some poking and prying going on, you know, let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? That person even still, the door was open. I don't think nobody even told that person that they couldn't come and get the information. You know, you leave your ego, but bring your skepticism. The first 20 minutes to get rid of that. I'm just being honest. I'm just telling you what I brought mine. It lasted 20 minutes. And the rest of it I couldn't say nothing because I was too busy listening, because I was being shown and told some things that I only seen in movies. That I only heard about when you talk about names, you know, of famous families and powerful and wealthy families. These the only time you hear certain things being mentioned. And it's so crazy because I got just as much education as them now.
Just scratching the iceberg.
Most importantly, it's not just the information, but the practical application of the information.
There you go. Something that can be used.
How's it actually being used, right? And then not only that, can you prove that you know how to use it?
There you go. Well, everything I learned in the workshop, I can prove I know how to use it. And And the one thing about it, I ain't gonna let it use me.
Yes, sir.
You know, I love all y'all, man. I wish people would just let their ego down, man. Hey, look, matter of fact, you ain't even got to get rid of it. Just like put it in, just like leave it in your room for one day. just because that's all it. Look, now remember now. Here's the deal. Leave your ego in the room for one day. Come have an exchange with the panel.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel like you can get nothing, then guess what? You don't lose nothing. You can go right back, pick your ego up. You can pick up where you left off, and have more stuff to talk about. But I'm telling you, it's not gonna go like that, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. You're going to have an experience that you have not had, because in the end, you're gonna get something you can actually use. See, a lot of people be hollering they got knowledge, but how much of it can you use though? Like, can you tell me something that I can apply today that I can have an immediate effect in my family's financial life? Listen to that word. And I want to make sure I express that just so that we specifically understand that, yeah, you gonna get a bag if you get the information and you stay compliant with the rules. The bag ain't even the stop, man. That's just the beginning.
Yep.
That's just so you can be comfortable while you're doing whatever you want to do.
Bro, that's it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I pray that people do take the opportunity, bro. And I don't got no ego. I ain't no tough guy. You feel me? Around here, people call me dad, call me husband, grandson, and brother, nephew, uncle. You see? So I ain't nothing tough about me, man. Whoever listening, if you got an opportunity to get in this workshop that he doing, please treat yourself, bro. Get in the workshop. Sirs and ma'ams, please take the opportunity to give yourself something. Take an opportunity to reward yourself with some information that you can use in your life. Not information that you could just have a better argument because someone has gave you an abundance of, templates. No, I'm talking about something that you can use in a practical, everyday manner. You don't have to the normal way that things work.
There you go.
The normal way, man.
The normal way.
It's the normal way, bro. It's the normal way, man. You're gonna be mind blown. It's so normal. You're gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
At least that's how I was. I ain't speaking for nobody else, but I definitely. Don't get brave and try to call nobody at none of these places and ask them if it's true, because they gonna tell you, yeah.
Telling you.
They might even tell you how to cross a T and dot an I that you missed. I'm just telling you from personal experience.
Yup.
And send you on your way. Tell you it'll be where it needs to be, within the limit that the law said that they had to have it there. How about that?
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you. So for real, man. If you, man, I can't say it enough.
There's another thing, right, Platt? What's funny is people try to broad stroke, right?
They try what?
They try to speak vaguely, like like broad to cover a broad, like to encompass the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Nah,
No,
you can't,
there's
bro.
details.
It's too many details to for you to just, you know, I don't even want to be specific because I feel like if I'm specific in what I'm saying, then it's just more of the same. You know, I say a word and then the person says, you know, to themselves, and I know about that. Excuse me. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I could rattle off a bunch of subjects right now. And I believe that someone that's listening right now would believe that they encompass enough understanding to operate that. But I would also ask that person that with the understanding that you have, how is the thing that you're using or teaching or standing on working for you and your family? You see?
That's the question right there. That's it.
Now, here's what I know. If I'm benefiting from my understanding and my family's benefiting from my understanding, then I wouldn't have no reason to be nowhere worried about what somebody else understands. You see, because if my understanding is working, that's the whole purpose of why we all doing whatever we doing, right or wrong. It's to put ourselves in a situation to where we can get some understanding and do it comfortably.
Yep.
You see, so the last thing a person do when he do get some understanding and some financial comfort is go somewhere to worry about somebody else's understanding when he works so hard to get his own. You know, so if you hear and you do have some understanding, ask yourself, how is it working for you? You know, are you benefiting from your understanding? Is the understanding that you understand, perhaps could you walk right into the bank and tell them what you understand and they understand exactly what you saying? Now, I don't know about your understanding in that aspect, but the understanding that I have, oh, absolutely. They ain't gonna close no doors. Matter of fact, they gonna make sure everybody know I'm coming, have the coffee and the water with the lemon squeeze in there. Now, all I'm saying is that come from applicable understanding. That's understanding that after you get the understanding, you can get up and put your best suit on if that's what you're into, and you can go apply it. Or perhaps you just go out and get sweatpants and your house shoes. Because the understanding what you got on does not determine whether the understanding works. Who meets you at the front desk don't determine whether the understanding works. Who answers the phone don't determine that. Who responds to you in support email don't determine if the understanding works. You being compliant with the rules that align with that particular thing is what determines when you walk in, whether someone says, yes, right this way. We know exactly what you're talking about. Or they send you an email that says, thank you, sir. We will have that taken care of momentarily. You see? Now, that's the type of understanding that is happening in this aspect of what's being worked through in workshops, meaning that the applicable understanding is being shown in its applied form as you're learning it. It's not more pieces that you got to put together when you leave. You see, it's not that. You leave with something that you can actually work with that day. You can use it. You see? So if you don't have that type of understanding, then you have an opportunity to add to your understanding here. Because, like I say, it's a lot of people that have been putting in time and work. And I never knock a person for trying to get some understanding, but I also would tell a person that the reason why those things are probably not working for you is because those understandings, they may have some things that don't align with the people that you're trying to connect or do business with, or whatever your desire is in the financial arena. But I know that this particular understanding is a universal understanding that's understood by all of them people that you want to go to get some money.
How they operate daily.
So
Yes,
all I'm saying, that's what people want to hear. They want to know if they're gonna get the money. Yes, if you are in line with the information and have followed the rules as they are outlined, whether you will get some money or not, I don't know. That depends on if you know what the money is.
Yep.
You see? So, but I will promise you that a full compliant understanding, you will not be asking anybody for anything.
I'm telling you.
And I gotta laugh when I say that because I don't know. There ain't nothing else I can tell you beyond that. Like you will not be asking nobody for nothing once you are enriched with this understanding through the actual works of the workshop. You see, once again, I was speculating just like you. But instead of throwing shots in the comments or, getting on the page and speaking on another person, I said, all right, you got it? Then here, what's this what it is to come see what's going on? I want to come see what's going on. And that was my mentality about it.
Yep. I do this because I want to. You do this because you want to.
And I'm going to tell you something. When the door was open and the curtain was unveiled, I had to sit on down because I knew that I was in for a treat. I knew that I was definitely seeing and hearing something I didn't know nothing about. but I know something about it now.
Oh, gee.
Yes, sir.
It took me a couple days, because we get the understanding so good. So you know what's going on. You got a real good understanding by the end of the workshop. But then when you go back and you reflect on it yourself and you actually get it, though, like when it really clicks, man, it's a whole different feeling.
It's a whole different feeling, man. Hold on. When it clicks, but then when you apply it and you see how the communication is, it's like,
yeah,
man, y'all knew this the whole time. That's how I felt. I felt like that. I was like, that's how I felt, bro. Like, y'all knew this the whole time and y'all didn't say nothing. Oh, well, it's not our job to know. I mean, it's your job.
Our mamas.
But now anytime, just hit us up. you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the craziest thing ever, bro. Like, what?
God is great.
So listen, and I want to point this out. Before y'all ever seen Platinum up here on this live, y'all been hearing people say the same things that you're hearing me say now. Go back through the videos. You're only going to see me in about 3 or 4. I'm telling y'all heard these people up here saying all of these things that you hearing me say now. Oh man, life changing. Man, people pick up the phone for me now, and they can't wait till I get there, and they talk to me real different and tell me, hey man, hey, whatever you want, you can get. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I sat there and I heard them on here saying that stuff too, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. I sat in front of my TV. Most of y'all got to set up like this. Y'all got y'all TV, and right there where y'all TV is, y'all got y'all Xbox and y'all PlayStation, because most of y'all, when y'all watching Midwest, that's what y'all watching it on. Or y'all phone if y'all on the move, some of us, right? But I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, I was just like that. They were saying these same things that I'm saying. And now I'm on here saying these things, bro.
Yes, Lord.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, like, this is not a game, bro. This is not a joke, bro. I left with something that I could use and I have used. And I'm telling you that the things that you heard prior to me saying the same things, they was true then, and I'm saying them because they true now.
On mamas.
And that's just a real spill. I found out Midwest was live when y'all found out he was live. I got the notification.
On mamas.
I was asleep. I seen him live. I said, let me get up with OG.
Ain't nobody called me and say nobody was live. Ain't nobody called me and say, bro, get your speech together.
Hey, Pratt.
Ain't none of that.
I ain't even got your number, Pratt.
Well, you can make sure you get it, sir.
No, I'm just saying, I ain't even got your number.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But let's just make it as a marker now. How the hell we doing all this rehearsal? This man ain't even got my phone number.
Come on, man.
And I also want to add, I'm talking about me, my experience. I'm only adding that just a little bit I done and understood and received the result from. Why the hell is he still getting on here every day?
I'm a mamas.
Can't be no hater. Ain't no way you're a hater.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look. Remember, hey, some of us scraped and scammed the scheme for a couple of bands, then went and hid out.
Yeah.
Now, what about when a man walk into one of these places of business and man, look, hey, he don't got to be here, man. That's all I'm just gonna keep saying, man. The man don't got to be on here, man. Nobody you seeing on here right now got to be on here talking about nothing. People can be out doing whatever they want to do right now. I'm talking big boxes for Christmas up under the tree if that's what they want.
No.
I'm a mamas. But we gonna give out
But-
toys for Christmas this year. Kids don't want
That's what I say. But what this man doing? He giving out toys, man.
The girl.
There you go. That's what I'm saying, man.
Straight up. That's what they
This
say.
is crazy, bro. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, bro.
Yes, Lord. That's what we do. We're
Man.
gonna continue to give out and help the community. We're gonna continue to build and grow and help this panel get everything the right way so they could be saying the same thing that we saying. On mamas. Straight up. My Thundercats out there, y'all hear me? Y'all gonna be right. Straight up. It ain't one thing for sure. It's not a race. It's not a race.
Damn, so right.
No race, man.
Damn,
Definitely
so
not,
right.
man.
Your ass coming here trying to compete. You in the wrong damn area. You gonna fail, bro. You gonna crash. You move too fast. You
Man,
crash.
all my people know, bro. They know I don't be getting on no
We're gonna run this
lies.
one down.
They know I don't do none of that. So
Nope.
when my people see me, they know if I'm up here, something real done happen. And I'm not, and I just want to say, I'm not validating the information. The information was valid before I ever came along. I'm just saying for the people who know me, that hear me saying my experience, man, it's valid, bro. It's valid. Before I ever came up here, they said it was valid. And now that I've been through the paces, can't get it nowhere else.
I wouldn't even
Can't get
want
it
to get
nowhere
it.
else.
I wouldn't even want to get it nowhere else.
Can't get it nowhere else.
Can't get it nowhere else, bro. I ain't
y'all would
seen
have
it.
been had it. Or y'all would have been had it.
I ain't seen it.
You'd have been had it. I haven't heard anybody speak on nothing. See, people think that we do classes on the things that we speak on YouTube. Wrong again. You see what I'm saying? That's an illusion, but it's real. But when you get in the back, you get the sauce. And we let other people run with that, and then we take care of the real business and get you situated so you can have funds in your bank and you can take care of your obligations. And that's all we worried about. And we're not worried about those that's trying to compete because I'm only competing with myself, and that's it. All right. Oh, mamas. I'm only competing with myself, trying to see how great I can get.
Yeah.
I
That's
want
it, man.
to be a straight
Somebody
up.
saying something. Midwest, I think you froze up a little bit, big dog.
Yeah.
Maybe it was mine. Maybe it was
That's why I
mine. Maybe it was me.
said
It
my
might. It
shit
might.
like Miracle Whip turn, not the short turn.
Nah, it was M-Dub.
So that's why I'm more than one, more than two, more than three, more than four. See what else said, because that's the position myself in.
Man, bro.
And God is good.
God is
Thank him every
great.
day.
Every day of the year.
Money boy, what it do? You say platinum, you absolutely.
Yes, sir. Still here.
You know,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shit.
It is what it is, man. I'm just speaking my experience. That's
you
all I
give
can
people
do.
was no opinion of anybody's was given, right?
No, sir. I'm telling you my experience. I ain't telling you my opinion. I'm telling you my experience, bro. My experience, bro. You feel me? You know, when I'm looking through my phone, when
I
I'm checking
digress.
my emails. And I ain't looking at Midwest emails. I'm too busy checking my emails because they saying what I need them to say. You see? So if my emails say this, I know that man email probably say some whole other. You feel me? That's all I'm trying to say, bro. Ain't nothing goofy about me, but one thing I'm gonna tell you, boy, it is exciting not to have the normal everyday life problems that people have to experience. I'm not making a life decision between a full tank of gas and going to Longhorns.
Yep.
I'm doing both.
Yep. Thank you, God.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's
What it
all I'm
was supposed
saying.
to be. Supposed to be
And,
in
and
there.
if you already got something, if you already got some information that allows you to do that, then hey man, maybe you got it. Maybe I don't know. But one thing I know, if you got some understanding that's working for you, then you probably gonna be working your understanding. You see, but if you need some understanding, I mean, the door is open for you to get it. As far as what I knew, uh, you know, the door might not have been open, but that's just the thing about certain type of people. You got people on here that can be on the beach with any color sand they want to be on right now. But what is they doing? Trying to get more people to come and make the changes that that they need to do the things they need to do for their family. So I mean that just speaks volumes to the character of the people who are even putting in their time and effort that they don't have to even make this stuff happen. So I'm still telling people, man, like y'all got the opportunity to learn a wealth of information and knowledge that you will never be able to learn nowhere else, man. And I'm a witness to it now. I can testify to it now. You see what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. One thing I say, man, when you do get yourself in that situation to where you don't have those worries because you have a superior level of understanding on how to manage uh your family. I think that you'll be less likely to try to take those frustrations out on someone else because you'll be too busy getting to the bag. You know. Matter of fact, the bag will be looking for you. I'll just say that. When you gonna come pick me up, sir? I just been down here and then the situation just waiting on you. Like, now, and I just want to add too, there's not going to be nobody telling you you can't do something because of your color or your size or, because you got a beard or because you're a female and you're a single mom, and nobody not gonna say no. Bro. I don't know what to say in that aspect. Right this way, sir. Right. Nobody's not going to tell you no. You know what I'm saying? So, I digress, man.
That's that compliancy. Tell compliance, no. Mamas. Straight up. 11:11. 1:11. An hour and 11 minutes. Mamas.
Hey, hold on. I just want to say one more thing. This how you know. When you go into, and I'm going to say it like this. When you go into or you talk to an institution and you show them something and they look at it, and then remember, you didn't even know what you knew until you was shown in their rules, and they look at it and they say, oh yeah, we can do that. Now, all I'm saying is whatever's being taught or whatever people are doing out there, can you take whatever you're doing and walk right into a place and lay it right down on the table and someone say, oh yeah, you're right, complying with the rules. Yeah, we do that. Yeah, all day. Or do you gotta hide and send stuff to, you feel me? If you gotta play the game like that, I'm telling you, man, you're not playing it right. You're setting yourself up for failure. Yep. And the reason you setting yourself up for failure is because they already gave a whole thing. They do it like this. You don't need no outside opinion. They tell you exactly what they need from you. You just gotta understand what they saying. That's where the education comes in. You see? But once you get it, they're not gonna tell you no. I'm just gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm gonna leave it at that too, Flats.
Leave it at that, man. That's what it is.
Enough said. Oh, mamas. Anybody else got something they want to add to that?
New peace and love, family.
Peace and love.
Yes, Lord.